get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to...
Hello, ma'ams and sirs, and thank you for checking out my first 2-cent WWE Smackdown review. I'm Ron Ray, your boy with a cornbread accent. And this week's Smackdown takes place at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Montville, Connecticut. This is the Smackdown after Night of Champions. A lot to get into. Speaking of champions, won't you be a champ? Do me a biggie and hit that subscribe button. It sure will be appreciated. Now let's let it rip. Now before they get too wound up during the show, they did like a little video package of all the people he surpassed, and a couple of them, hey, they did it. They didn't hide from it. They showed Daniel Bryan. They showed CM Punk. He surpassed him and to achieve it where he is now at 100 reigns as your unified, undisputed heavyweight champion. Alright, this show starts off in an in-ring promo. Austin Theory comes out, your United States champion. Of course, he does what he does. He brags by himself. Also reminds everybody he beat John Cena at WrestleMania. And also says, hey, he's young, he's 25. And if they keep throwing him opponents like Sheamus, who's pretty tough, but hey, Austin Theory, he's pretty brash. Anyway, keep giving him opponents like Sheamus, and he's going to be United States champion forever. Out comes Pretty Deadly, who helped him last week. By the way, Pretty Deadly, John Morrison called. He wants his entrance effects back. And of course, this brings us to our first match of the night. It is Austin Theory and Pretty Deadly going against the Brawling Brutes. Because hey, it's Friday night, it's fight night. Guess that's a little logo for when the Brawling Brutes comes out. Anyway, Big Holland starts out with Elton Prince. Holland gets the upper hand in that. Double team on Holland by Butch and Holland on Elton Prince. Butch will fall victim to some double team himself. Butch finally got the tag to Sheamus, then for some reason they hit commercial break. We get back from commercial break, and we got more heat on Butch. Hot tag to Sheamus. He will wind up getting a bro kick on Austin Theory, but Pretty Deadly pulls him out. Sheamus comes out, hits a diving clothesline, and Butch will hit Isaiah Musa on the floor. Of course, another commercial break. Everybody gets their comeback. Everybody gets their shit in. But Austin Theory wound up pinning Holland after Pretty Deadly hit their finisher, which looked pretty decent. This is the first time I've seen Pretty Deadly, and they can sell and play that chicken shit heel pretty well. So we'll see what their future holds. Next. Alright, next match we have is the OC, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, go against Hit Row. They attack Carl Anderson before the bell rings. Then the bell rings, they keep getting the heat on Carl Anderson. He will make that hot tag to Gallows. He cleans house. Magic Killer 1, 2, 3. Your winners is the OC. I guess the Hit Row didn't quite get enough, so AJ decided to give, what's his name, Top Dollar, the phenomenal forearm. Pretty decent little short match here. That's all we needed. I just don't think too well of Hit Row. The chick that comes out with him is pretty hot, but that's about it. Anyway, next. So, next up is the Grayson Waller effect. And when it first came out, he spoke, and I thought, oh, geez, this is going to be cringeworthy. But, I took it back. Asuka was a guest, and she's funny as heck, trying to cut a promo in Japanese, and he sold it. It's like, Whaler, he's like, hey, totally agree with you. And of course, him and Whaler calling Bianca Blanca or Bianca or whatever we kept calling, I forgot, but that was pretty funny. Got more entertaining when Io Sky came in and her and Asuka was cutting promos on each other in Japanese. Sorry, I think that's funny because not in a heck of a way, just it's entertaining. Why not cut a promo with each other and say wherever you want to in your native language? I'm pretty sure they probably could get away with a lot. Anyway, Bailey came in, Shotzi came in, Lacey Evans came in, Zelina Vega came in, and Staker claimed that they could be put in the Money in the Bank match and get a shot at Asuka or, Rhea Ripley. But anyway, Asuka made it back out in the ring. She was up on the stage. She said none of us ready for Asuka. Then Bianca came out and they started brawling. Looks like Asuka really wants to pull that hair out. Anyway, like I said, a pretty good entertaining segment here. I can't really complain too much. Like I said, look cringe-worthy at first, but actually been pretty entertaining. Anyway, next. Alright, they cleared all that out of the way, and we had a match with Lacey Evans against Zelina Vega and Evans. She was putting a pretty good whooping on poor little Zelina Vega. However, Vega came back, countered a move, hit the code red, and got the 1, 2, 3. And I forgot the guy's name. She was talking Escobar, I think it was. Dude, they're already cucking Buddy Matthews with Rhea Ripley and Dum Dum. They're trying to cut, Malachi Black with his woman too. Almost looks like it. Anyway, next. Alright, last match of the night is Montez Ford against L.A. Knight. Yeah. Dude, that dude's pretty popular, man. I remember seeing him when he was Eli Drake in Impact. He was starting to get a pretty good following. Then he went to the NWA, Billy Corgan Studio Wrestling, or Power, before COVID totally ruined that. Sorry, had to mention that. But it looks like Corgan's kind of doing enough of ruining. Anyway, I digress. He was popular as hell there. Him and James Storm was the tag team champions. Man, they were over like Rover, as the old saying goes. Anyway, back to this match. A little back and forth here. Knight would take over. Ford would hit some comebacks. Then, LA Knight would take back over. LA Knight tried to do a springboard moonsault, which didn't fare too well. Ford would answer back with a rock bottom for a 2 count. Some more back and forth. A little struggle on the top rope. They went, or Ford went for a frog splash. Knight moved out of the way. Got tangled up some more. Knight would reverse the O'Connor roll, and looks like he used the ropes for a little bit of help there, but it didn't matter to the fans. He got the win and the pop. And I agree with the announcers. Well, I don't think they flat out said it, but yeah, I think it's time for Montez Ford to go out on his own, but I thought they was going to use the draft to do that, but they didn't. So that's all with that. But LA Knight, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing him win the Money in the Bank and cash it in on Austin Theory, just like Austin did on Seth Rollins. So be interesting to see what happens next. Okay, we're trying this again. Pardon me, there's going to be parts of this video where the audio just I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, last segment is the celebration of Roman Reigns' 1,000 plus days as the undisputed Universal Champion. Triple H comes out and introduces the proud 1,000 plus day champion, Roman Reigns. Gives him another god-awful, hot, garbage-looking belt. I'm sorry. I just do not like this. Basically the same thing he already had, or two of. Just different colors. So I just don't dig that design. I thought they had promise here. I thought, with the new World Championship, look pretty good. Another, just a different design, original design, but this one is just, same freaking thing. I was kind of hoping a little bit of throwback of, one of the, either Big Eagle or something like that, but they teased us with it, I think, with the world title, but it is what it is. Roman seems to like it. He was happy until, even though they had double security, Usos music cranked up, they came out. Jimmy's like, hey, let's get back together. Let's do this. Let's run this place like we always had. Jay, he's my brother. Solo, he's my brother. Roman's, gave the mic to Solo and said, hey, where's your allegiance to? And he told him, like, Roman, I acknowledge you as the tribal chief, but these are my brothers. He stepped side by side with his brothers, and it looked like almost Jimmy got to him. They embraced. Looked like they was going to get the bloodline back together and wreak havoc some more. But Roman said no. Solo hit Jimmy with a spike. And that's pretty much how it ends. They, Roman, Paul Heyman, and Solo left the ring. Got to the stage area. Paul Heyman asked Roman, what about Jay? Roman thinks Jay might, he'll fall in line, even though Jay was left in the ring with his brother Jimmy. They didn't touch Jay, but Jay was, stayed with Jimmy to kind of console him or whatever. But more of that building process. Let me tell you, Triple H, from what I've seen on NXT, he likes to let things drag out. Remember how many of the NXT events did Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano main event, or at least had a match, even to the point where it looked like DIY was going to get back together, but Johnny Gargano turned heel. That's, like I said, especially if it's working, he's going to drag it out as long as he can, and I don't mind it as long as it's keeps it interesting. Now it's kind of the slow build of what Jay's going to do. And I think it's almost always been that. It's okay, you didn't care for Sammy, then you finally embraced Sammy, then when we beat him up, you kind of was confused again. Now here's your brother Jimmy. He's pretty much kicked out of the bloodline. What are you going to do? You going to follow the line, or are you going to side with your brother Jimmy? Who knows? Like I said, keeps things interesting. And that does it for me for my very first 2 cent Smackdown review. Leave a comment what you think of the Smackdown show. Do you agree with me? And that's a new hot garbage title belt. Also, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, all that hoopla. other than that, I'm done. Hope you enjoyed it. And you folks take it easy. Have a good weekend. Catch you later.
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out friends of the show Ecolife and Natural for home-crafted candles, hand cloth, and other home and personal goods. Look them up on Facebook. Link will be available below the video. That is Ecolife and Natural.